Hello all. So I thought I would continue this video on from the last video. We have some more environmental news, some very shocking environmental news. The situation here is superheat. We are really heating up and the temperatures are showing it. The latest temperature map is shocking. Absolutely amazing. So let's bring it up here. Okay, so as you can see, there's only one really large blue area, and then there's a small one down in the south hemisphere. Look at the rest of the globe. I'm telling you, I've never seen it like that. This is projected to be this way in the future, like 30 years from now. What's it doing here now? I think this is called runaway greenhouse effect. Now, not too long ago, I've heard so many people mention that it put out there that the globe has stopped adding emissions. Their emissions have flattened off. Well, that's as big a lie as you can come up with. You can't get one any bigger. As we've seen on Pink Barrio for years now, the CO2 chart going up. Of course, we've also seen the methane going up. We've also seen other gases going up. We see car sales at a record high for the globe. We have more cars now going around the globe than ever before, belching out tons of, we haven't reduced our output, so there's no way we could flatten off. It's scientifically impossible. Impossible. All lies. As the population keeps expanding, as you can see here on this chart, as you can see, we're having a ton of fun in the bed. I tell you, we're just pumping them out. We're pumping out babies as fast as mosquitoes can breed. I tell you, we are really doing it. Look at this number. All right, so as long as that number keeps going up and up and up, this globe hasn't got a chance. The CO2 count is going up, and so are all the other measurements going up. Temperature is going up. Every single instrument, every scientific observation is going up. Nothing's going down except for the sea ice. The sea ice is going down very quickly. Greenland now has an extra fjord. Used to have 4, now it has 5. And the ice is becoming a little more and more unstable all the time. Let's see, I don't need the in there. So on this note, I wanted to respond to one of our watchers. Let's go over and read what he said. Okay, and what I want to say about that, the reason I wanted to respond was because I honestly don't think there's any way to go somewhere to get away from it all. I think we're all in the exact same bucket. There's nowhere to go. What happens on the left side happens on the right side. So people might think, oh, well, I'll just go to the hills and live. Well, that's not going to be possible. If we die from heat stroke, you're going to die from heat stroke in the mountains as well. I mean, the only way you can really go to a full survival mode is by growing your own food, pumping your own water, making sure it's filtered, from what all the gunk in the air, your own sewer system, a very strong and enclosed house where there's a very strong basement in case of wars or tornadoes in the future. I've got to show you this. That's rather large. Gigantic. The front of it looks so different from what I'm used to seeing. I don't have any more zoom than that. So, and also you'd need your own electricity from solar or wind or both, or maybe a little water generation. If you're doing all that, that's truly, survival mode. But that isn't going to help you in an emergency such as the planet overheating, not being able to breathe because of the mixture of our air has changed so dramatically. That kind of stuff is coming, and no matter where you are, you're going to be affected by it. Now, whether that means mortality or just running out of breath or whatever, I don't know what that's going to look like. I've asked and researched, and nobody can tell me whether, we're going to be able to breathe in the future because of the air mixture changing, especially when you talk about the the speed at which it's changing, people are saying, well, you don't have any time to change biologically. You know, you need generation after generation to change something like what the air is that you breathe. Also, the plants and animals also have to change. And of course, we eat plants and animals, so we rely on plants particularly. We don't really need meat. But the plants, if we lose the plants, we lose us. So anyway, let me know what your thoughts are on that, and I just wanted to bring that up because I thought it was a pretty important map. So, until next time.